The effective management of marine resources is important to maintaining a healthy ocean. But in developing countries, management of marine resources presents many challenges. Here in Sabah, Malaysia, which is part of the Coral Triangle, diverse marine ecosystems are at risk from multiple threats such as tourism development, visitors' pressures, unsustainable fishing methods, and external threats arising from climate change. DHI's teams in Malaysia and Denmark, together with our local partners Reef Check Malaysia and Stockfish Bombing Malaysia, are using remote sensing to map and monitor mangrove, coral, and submerged aquatic vegetation through a web-based interactive technology platform called MAXAV. The platform has been earlier applied in high-latitude regions, recently to map submerged vegetation off the Swedish coast. Using this technology approach, DHI now aims to provide Earth observation-based maps to developing countries in the tropics, starting with this pilot in Semporna, which also includes 2 marine parks. This aims to address the information gap and improve the planning, management, and monitoring of marine and coastal ecosystems in Semporna waters to reduce threats and restore biodiversity and reefs and to promote the blue economy.
Worldwide, marine protected areas, or MPAs, need tailored advisory services to address many of the challenges they face, but do not have easy access to the expertise they need. IUCN, through its project Sea Success, will pilot an approach for global knowledge sourcing and provision to benefit identified MPA management and governance challenges in a tailored manner, drawing from the vast network and knowledge banks of Octo and Panorama. The project will apply this approach as a test with 2 partner sites in Thailand and in Bangladesh. Thailand's Hat Chao Me Kulibong seascape in the Andaman Sea protects important seagrass habitats for more than 150 threatened dugongs. In Bangladesh, the island of St. Martin's houses the nation's only recorded coral, as well as numerous vulnerable marine turtle, mammal, and cetacean species. While they are both established as marine protected areas, these sites face unique challenges that require tailored solutions and lessons to maintain the health and productivity of the ocean and enable sustainable use of their marine resources. Sea Success aims to address these needs for site-level support at a scale that no entity has ever attempted before, with the intent to scale the approach broadly.
The silver-cheeked toadfish, Lagocephalus scleratus, is a marine invasive species with the most and possibly worst impacts in the Mediterranean Sea, and is currently known as a top predator, abundant in selected areas along the Turkish coast. Mercy Marine Consulting aims to develop a market for this invasive species in the form of exotic, sustainable leather that will contribute to offsetting many of the negative impacts of the silver-cheeked toadfish and will benefit the marine ecosystem, economy, and livelihoods of marginalized people, both fishers and marginalized women. The project will create a new industry from invasive pufferfish, whose populations badly need controlling in the Eastern Mediterranean to reduce their impacts. The fishery will directly benefit about 36 small-scale fishers by providing them a new diversified income stream from non-commercial species. The pufferfish skins will be collected, cleaned, salted, and then carefully tanned in small batches to be ready for production for leather products. This sustainable new eco-leather industry can substitute the niche market for exotic leathers such as alligators and snakes, which is a $10 billion industry, in line with consumer shifts towards ecological products with cumulative benefits to the marine ecosystem health.
Madagascar is the 4th biggest island and a hotspot of biodiversity globally. Despite the situation that Madagascar is an island nation, its interest in turning towards the sea as a pillar for an economic development is quite recent. This situation has oriented us to develop one of the more relevant, exciting and innovative projects, which consists in developing a marine spatial planning framework at the right scale, and that serves as a foundation for a thriving blue economy. The project will incorporate participation from Madagascar's coastal communities, including fishers association, tourism operators, and all other marine users, to ensure that ecosystem services are sustained effectively, while equitable benefits are provided for all stakeholders. The project is going to be developed specifically in Lucy Bay, an island located in the northwestern part of Madagascar, and it intends to develop a model of spatial area management plan at the district level. In parallel, local community is going to be specifically empowered in order for them to better play their roles and defend their interests in the marine spatial planning process. The participation of local community is key for the effectiveness of the management of natural resources, including marine resources in Madagascar.